Alright, so throughout the session, do you want me to pilot you or you want to do your own thing? We talk about it after. Yeah, I think a Triumph tenacity this game. Yeah, domination secondary is pretty standard on NUNU, so that's fun. But this game, like, Brawl might be annoying, especially if you dive backline. But this third team is like super dive heavy on you, so if you just play front and back, the game should be pretty easy. Alright, so we're probably pathing bot this game, but yeah, just do Red Raptors Krogs bot. Careful for late invade. Yeah. The most optimal NUNU path is Red Raptors Krog or Red Raptors Gromp, which does lead you top side, but in this specific game, I wouldn't really touch the allow if you were a lane. So I just start Red Raptors, and then some Yi players do go red into blue as well, so I'd probably word my blue this game at like 57 and reset, or like while resetting. You can wait a bit. You can wait a bit more. Don't reset yet. So at 52 seconds, reset and word it in like the last 2 seconds. Reset now, like reset it. Yeah, there you go. Now ward it when like 2 seconds left, and then buy sweeper. Yeah, you save extra seconds. Trinkets are 90 seconds, so you'd save like 12 seconds, which again can be a big deal. But yeah, tell your bot you're ganking them level 3, and just do Red Raptors into Krug's bot. I assume you go W level 2 as well, right? So you can W the bit Raptors. Yeah, just W your Raptors after this is done. Make sure you left click your camps. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, just always left click. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Yeah, so next patch, preseason, you'll see your camps will have HP bars that aren't buffs, but for now, you just want to left click so you get information of the HP, so you can sync your, yeah, so left click your Krugs here, and you can smite, yeah. Well, see, like 50 extra damage, you could like maybe auto the mini Krug there instead of, which we'll talk about later. Alright, so there's really no gank. You maybe just like traverse through mid. Like walk through mid, like walk towards the crab. Oh, that's fun. So yeah, so you're as deep as possible in case a fight happens, and like mid lane's fighting right now. I think he's dead. Maybe look on Gragas, drink a bot. I think you got him. Oh, or just push mid. You have to push mid. He can't kill you. Well, I guess it's fine now. Alright, don't push me. Go to your blue. He came through top side. I think your blue's gone. Yeah, your blue is gone. Your entire blue side's gone. Try to gank top. Camera towards top. Looks like they're trading a lot. Wait. Yeah, okay. Do your Gromp. Yeah, you can lane gank this for sure. I don't think he'll ever die, but probably has parry. I guess he doesn't have parry. Nice. I think you push. Like, how's wave? Actually, don't push. He should just TP back. Press tab. Yeah, he has TP, so he should be TPing back, but... Okay. No, I don't think you go top. Just do your wolves or reset. Yeah, you should back here. Back. Bomb me boots. And W out of base. Ping that E's ganking bot so they don't die. Do you ever F key during your W? Because you should. F key. Like if you press F1, F2, you can see your teammates. If you have it set up. I guess you don't. Okay, look. Camera towards mid. Like we have no information of the wave states. Okay, wait, mid crashed. You need to be looking at your two proximity lanes every single time out of base. You're not just like centering your camera on your camps. You need to be looking like how the wave states are. He just worded your bot side. Okay, go walk to your Krugs. So that's slow pushing into us. You can look for a gank bot here. Walk through try and sweep it. Skip. I know your Krugs are level 5, but just sweep this and W in. Ping on the way. We can't really see, but okay, W in. Try to go for the A to carry. I think if they hit, okay, just kill Braum, I guess. I think he has flash too. No, he doesn't. Wave is probably crashed, so no, it's not. Just do your Krugs, do your Krugs, do your Krugs. But like while you're walking, yeah, it's already crashed. Doesn't matter. You need to be looking at your lanes while like walking around. You're not looking at your champion. You can't be in your jungle. You need to just just smite Q this. Make sure you have 2 smites of two smite charges. Use your smites instantly. Only auto the other one. No. You want to auto the other one so you can Q this on max HP. Yeah, because your Q does a lot, so you focus one and Q the other. Yeah, you do red. I mean, I don't think it's a winning fight. They're just fighting for nothing. So you're gonna eat the mid wave, I guess, after you secure red. Yeah, just go mid right now and hold it. I don't think they can dive you, but if they try, just drink your pots. You hit level 6 off this wave, you can just, yeah. I'd start dragon here. Just go, it doesn't matter, just go to dragon. I mean, what are they doing right now? Resetting, right? Yee's either gonna farm or reset. Crab is up, just start the dragon. Look bot lane, is there a gankable option bot as well? She has no flash. She has ult now, just blast cone. Yeah, start the dragon. Drink your pot. They cannot fight this. You're fine. You're fine. You guys should fight this. Yeah, your bot lane needs to move. This is hard win fight. Yeah, you have smite if you need it. You can Q smite it for HP. There you go. Why do you think this fight's good? Oh. Not just that, they've overstayed their tempo on the map. They have a lot of gold. Fiora's here, by the way. Careful. Fiora, they're all here. Run away. Now you run. I mean, you're always top. If you can use E to peel your teammates, I guess it's fine. But they... Yeah, this is huge. Just walk away. No, like, look at top lane. No, look at top lane. You guys are winning the game by doing nothing. Look, this guy's got 2.5 plates. Just do your Raptors. I reset here. Reset. We want to sync up our blue buff spawn with the rift. And he's ganking bot. You can ping that. I buy pink or in W out of base. Multi-camp your blue gromp here for 7. Camera towards mid-top. See if you can actually... Yeah, after... Well, you can F key during your W if you ever implement that. Yes. I think your flash is on F then. Use one of your smites here. Use your Q off CD. Like your Q should not be like your Q is your biggest damage tool. Use it off CD and use your smite as well. And then you can do crab into rift. Camera like once your spells are down from farming, you can there you go. Like once your spells are down, that's when you look at your camera. Because you can't, use your spells because they're off CD, so you can look at lanes. Can I go to crab? Camera towards top as well. Yeah, I mean look, that one roam fjorded literally lost through the lane. Smite Q this. Alright, now drop, no, drop start the rift. I don't give a fuck. This guy lost lane, the lane is over. Like, just do the rift and drop a pink ward. If you can. Yeah, pull to the left a bit. Oh, you're top. He wins. I mean, okay, you have to go top. I mean, he's up 2 levels, but... I guess he doesn't win up 2 levels. Yours too OP. Alright, we had a kill though, that's good. Just fight the E, fight him. Slowly though, slowly. Drink your pots. Press 2. You can Q him. I mean, playing a bit defensive, but Gragas behind you. No, not like that. Like, just Q him off CD and walk away. Yeah. He's pretty close to lethal, though. His W's just back up. Drink your last spot. Yeah, start rift and take the plants. Grog's on your left. They're all on your left. I mean, this is fine. If you can kill frost for the Gragas, if you see an angle. Yeah, just go for Gragas. You're not gonna kill Fura. Look, on your Gromp. He's on your Gromp. Do you see him? I don't think you have the range. No. Just reset. Oh, W should kill, yeah. Should be dead again. Maybe you get 2. Look for... Oh. Now you flash. On one. Pick one. Now their spells are done, you have to flash in, yeah. Start rift. That's fine. Okay, how low is mid tower? It's probably pretty... It's what, probably 5 plates, yeah. Top's 1 plate. How low is bot lane? Make sure you get last hit on this. Yeah, we go bot lane after this rift. Just reset. Reset, play for your red, and then reset. What are you doing? Reset. Why would you go to your top side? The only player now is dragon side, red side, and then their bot tower, because, yeah, you should bot river as well. Buy Tabby. Since we have tenacity runes, ping that Yeez in bot river, W out of base, go to your red. You have a minute for... Actually, just go bot. Fuck that. Just go bot. We're going bot because dragon's up in 20, and then plates expire in a minute, so fuck your red. You can get your red after, and then play for dragon, and then play for your red after. He's coming through bot right now. You can defend this easily. I don't really care that he's here. I want you to play... I want you to fight this if there's an angle. Go for Sivir, I guess, first, if you can't die. Okay, Sivir flashing. This is a double kill. This is pretty much GG. Oh, huge. Okay, nice. Yeah, hard push. No, do not do dragon. Hard push to lane. Number 1 goal right now is get rift off before 14. We'll have to push the wave to do that. What's the HP on... Well, how many plates are there on the tower? No, keep pushing. It's fine. It's good. Just focus. Like, you don't have to respond to everything. Just try to focus. Thing is, like, if you auto it a few times, now it would die a lot faster, but now you have to, like, auto a lot more, because on the 3rd plate, every plate it drops, it gets more tanky, right? Okay, reset here. Reset. Yes. You don't do dragon here. No, don't listen to these things are terrible. You do dragon out of base, because now they can respond, they have tempo advantage, you can fight it. So, buy Warden's Mail or Bramble. Or buy Bramble and armor. Yeah. Yeah. You're not gonna finish Storm. I'm gonna go Frozen Heart. Oh, they get Dragon. I mean, it's not the worst. You guys got a lot. Yes. And then you can finish Thornmail, and then let me see what other new players buy. I kind of forget the build. It's definitely not a Wormlogs game because they have a lot of health percent damage and true damage. Deadman's. Yeah, it's probably Deadman's this game for the Sivir MS and the Yi MS. Don't queue that. That was an auto. Because now you can't queue your Raptor. You smite this, or actually look on this guy. Okay, what's your next goal now? Welcome to jungle. That's fine though. Eat over the wall so it comes towards you. Yeah. And now is when like you hovering side lanes is huge because you have double melee on side lanes at Fear Gragas. So if you hover a side lane, I mean, you need your bot lane to go mid and your Panth to go bot. But I'd hover my Ilaoi here. No, hover Ilaoi. She's our strong side. Press tab. When's the last time you pressed tab? 10 minutes ago. Press tab again. Look at her items. She's up 3 levels. Yeah, she's taking your jungle, but she's carrying the game, right? With you. So here you can hover top. Yeah. There's no way they ever beat you guys. You guys could probably 2v4. Yeah, just play defensive. Exactly. Play defensive. Do not walk into them. Let them walk into us. They have to walk into us. There it is. Okay, that's the wrong spell, but yeah, you should lead with E and autos. If you see an angle, yeah, I can W on top of her. Crab's up in, what was that, 4 seconds? No, just go to crab. Smite Q the crab. Okay, dragon's in 3. Reset. No, reset. You have 1k gold. Reset. Sell your pod, buy wardens, buy another armor. Cloth armor. Since all of your camps are up and you're so far away from you, or Ezreal, it's better to reset here. Make sure to shop at the edge of the radius as well. Hover your strong side lanes. What do you mean? Yeah, there's a lot of champs that are gonna auto you on their team. Like even Gragas W autos you, so. But most. Yeah, Rift's up in a minute. The red just spawn. Use bot. I go to the red side here. No, I skip blue. No, go to red. Go to their red. Okay, push mid. Push mid first since no one's pushing mid. And cue the cannon. You should be spam pinging that you're playing for the Rift Herald. Like your team needs to play around the neutrals, not around fights for fun. Yeah, and then go to the red. You push mid here to get proud for yourself so you can actually invade. But again, this invade is a bit high risk. However, I think it's fine. No, they're not on the map yet. Yi should be coming out of base though, so pull it. Yeah. Use your Q off cooldown. You want to use your Q ASAP so it's back up faster every time. You can smite this if there is an angle. I guess just smite it. Now you can start taking the raptors, pull them with your E. This is dangerous though because they're all on the map. No, you don't W in. You do not W in. That's your escape tool. Now Gragas is walking towards you. Q it and leave. Yeah. Okay, we got lucky on that. Do never use your offensive defensive tool in their jungle if you don't know where they are. Start Rift. Again, Q off CD. You want like your most important spell is Q. I know you're not losing HP, but like, your champ doesn't lose HP in general. So just lead with your Q every time. Once you have CDR, especially like your Q CD is gonna be so minimal. You want to use it in between your spell casts so you can get more usage out of it. Okay, grab the Rift. You should sweep here. Okay, no, too late. Too. Don't press it. Always sweep before picking up Rift, so you can use it twice basically. Rift mid. I don't know why I allow his group, but it's fine. Dragon's up in 30. unfortunately it crashes before it dies. You can maybe play for another crasher and then play for drag. Just as long as you're frontlining for your team, like you won't do nothing. Grog's on your left. Yeah, just make space. Like you should be walking up and queuing the creeps. Like this is not elite. They're not gonna win the fight ever. Your champ's shitting on their whole team. Press R. But what do you run? Go in. What? No, you walk backwards. You got ulted away because you walked backwards. Is what happened. You are unkillable. Look at your score. You haven't died once. No. Yeah, go dragon. Go dragon. Okay. Her blue whip side's up, but that's like kind of off tempo. I just do dragon and reset by Frozen. Frozen Heart got nerfed, right? It's more expensive. Yeah, you actually... Okay, you have it anyways. Yeah, if you lost to the dragon, you get 25 gold, so... Okay, reset. Why even walk there? That's 2 seconds of tempo that they could maybe contest. They went to Baron. Are they going to Baron? It looked like they're going to Baron. Yeah. They're either on your blue side or warding top river. Careful at your blue. I mean, I highly doubt they're there, but they walk top side. Oh yeah, you got a boss going over though. Okay, I kind of want to look for early Baron. This game closed out because Pantheon's pretty useless. Do your wolves, then do crab. You'll hit level 12 shortly. Look at top lane while you do this again. Like now that mid game is coming, like your side lane hover is very strong. Remember what happened last time? You want to look to make sure Lab doesn't get gang banged. Yeah. And even then, like if they gang bang, you can definitely 2v3, 2v4 with Alawi NUNU. Oh, they got caught. Try to just one shot the crab so they can't do Baron that easily. Look top. Ping on the way top. Oh. Yes, I know. She's gonna go top, so. Go when Alawi's closer. What is Alawi doing? Walk up. Ping him to walk up. Just go, whatever. He's gonna parry your W. Yeah, that's fine. You have smite for her if you need it. I think she's still dead. There's no way this champ's this broken, right? She's not even queuing anyone or... Okay, yeah, I think I have to flash for her. Just flash. Oh my god. Yeah, she's not even queuing anyone. How low are they? Can you go behind Gragas? Oh yeah, I can fight this. Go to blue. Fight him at blue. W him. Alright, just... Honestly, just start Baron. Dragon's up and... I'd start Baron here. Just start Baron. Ping on the way. Make sure you hold your Q, because you won't have smite up. 980. Make sure you're tanking as well. Q off CD, yep. 980. Reset. Buy belt and buy a recrystal. Let's go Anathemas this game. Yeah, another crystal, yeah. Press tab. Holy shit, our mid is useless. Press tab again. Yeah, you're probably just gonna Anathemas the Sivir or the Gragas. It's one of the most broken items in the game on tanks. Because if there's one damage distribution that's like off theme, which is Gragas, right? This game, Gragas is only AP. Then you Anathemas him and don't have to ever build MR. But, yeah, but it's also used on... Look at mid lane. It's also used on 80 carries very often. Oh, I think Panth. Just hold mid tower. Where the fuck is Panth? He ulted. Okay, go push bot. Go push bot. Like, you being here is useless. Panth should be bot, but he's pretty bad. Just try to push like 2 or 3 waves before dragon spawns. Even though it's not your champ's job, but sometimes you're forced in a situation where your teammates are dead. You have to just push. Push. What's my what? Oh, he's probably one of the best solo queue AP junglers, yeah. Pretty good. Yeah, we need 100 gold for Thornmail. I think we'll have it for Dragon. Just try to sweep and look in the river here. We don't have mid prio, but we have bot prio. Just stay in this brush. Stay in this brush. Try to smite the crab. Nice, huge. That's so huge. Alright, now just play this brush. Pura's top. Yeah, they have to respond to bot wave. We don't have mid prio, but like you pushing bot, look how huge it is bot lane. Just dude, they have to make a play. They have to force dragon. I mean, you don't have to, but if you feel confident, you can. But in general, they have to make the play. Yeah. Okay, just on their back line. Their spells are down. You can use your ult now. Yeah, great, great ult timing. Yeah. Fine. Okay, reset. Reset. You can defend top here. Buy Thornmail. Yeah. Look at top lane. Oh, you actually killed him. Wow. No, just farm your camps. We're off tempo. Gee's up in 10. Their best play is getting tier 2 bot right now. So, even if you push mid, like, there's just no point. Just farm your camps. Yeah, you want to use your E to, if you're gonna multi-camp, you can use your E to pull both of them to each other, but you want to use your Q off, like, at this point, like, you don't take damage as NUNU, like, it doesn't matter if you Q on full HP, you just want to make sure you use your Q ASAP. It's also, like, you also want to use your Q before ulting, because during your ult channel, your Q is getting off CD, right? Kind of like how you want to use your spells before Zhonyazing, like, you want to make sure your rotation is being used during your channel, so that your spells are being refreshed, right? You can do Krugs for 14 here, and then look for team fight. Minigame should probably just end. I mean, Alawi should be bot lane. I don't know if you want to tell her, but like, I don't. Doesn't really matter. Actually, does kind of matter, but you can push bot. When you're like in this elo, people aren't going to do their jobs. If you can just do that yourself, while nothing happens, pretty big. But they might look to engage mid lane's only thing. So like instantly clear this wave and run mid. Or you can buy your giant spell out of base. Just buy your giant spell, reset, just reset. And buy Belth and look to fight. So Baron's up in a minute. You're literally up 3 levels on Mastery as NUNU, so this game is pretty over. You just need to hover side lanes now. Yeah, E's on the red side. Smite Q this. Oh, they're fighting. Ash missed R. Okay, you won. That's huge. This is a big win. Yeah, lead with your E, and then once their spells, you can use your R. Oh, he even stole the red. Holy shit, that's huge. Yeah. Okay, Dragon's up. Look behind you. No, stop chasing. Look, their melees are on your back line. Or I guess Alawi's back line right now. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. Dude, look at your health bar. I want you to just run at them if they ever walk up. Flash is fine. I don't think. Yeah, it's fine. Push away with mid and do Baron. Just do Baron. Just do Baron. Your team is brain dead. There's no wave. Like, just spam ping Baron after you get mid wave yourself. Yeah, just E this and go to Baron. Are you confident outsmite master you? Just make sure you hold your Q smite together. Yeah, use bot. You're fine. Go, go, go. Let's see, they're TPing, so you might have to turn here. Keep queuing it, keep queuing it, keep queuing it. Just keep queuing it. I guess you just TP top to TP top, so. Now you hold your smite, your Q smite. She died anyways. Yeah, you can't be here. Just be confident. You servers, nice, great smite. Reset by anathemas. Game is over. Good dragon. Hover your side lane. Hopefully Lawi goes bot. This tell Lawi to go bot. Just tell her to go bot, please, because this guy doesn't understand. Type it while out of base, not while you're shopping. Like while you're walking away. Yeah, use your anathemas on Gragas or Fiora or Sivir. He's useless. Like, look at the map. Like, see where Sivir is? Like, press it on Gragas. Like, just press 2. Yeah. It's fun. As long as you get it off, like, this game's over. Like, you will never die this game. Just press it on someone. Even on Braum at this point, doesn't matter. Looks like they're contesting. Get your anathemas off fast. Just press on someone. Anyone. Literally anyone. Doesn't matter. Okay. Fight. They literally cannot walk past you. You need to get your Q off before ulting, but it's fine. Look at your health bar, bro. I don't think you're gonna die here. Oh, that's probably why she's doing nothing. She has Kraken too. Just go bot. You push mid, your team goes bot. You push mid. I mean, there's no way they can win this game. NUNU counters their entire team. You're level 17 and 31 mids on the tank utility champ. Your mid has 80 CS. You have 3 times the CS almost. 2.5. You should always queue the cannon there, not the melees, because the melees are dying to the wave. Yeah, I mean, you could, in theory, end, but like, the proper play is reset, play topside and mid, but you could just play front to back here. Your comp is so much better. Just stand in front of your teammates. Never walk backwards. Just S. I want you to S-key. Just if you ever think about walking backwards, S-key. No. Yes, walk in front of them. Like, you do not lose health into their comp. Stop walking backwards, please. You have to, like, your habit has to be that you look at your score. Look at your CS, look at your levels. Look at your health bar. Like, you never walk backwards at this point in the game. That's one thing I noticed. Like, you don't understand how strong you are and how unkillable. You have Ocean Soul on NUNU with 4 items. Yeah, we'll watch the VOD. Here's the things I noted. The most important things, I guess. We'll go over them real fast. I'm going to share a screen. Just like, look at your damage taken in this game. That's honestly, for how fed you are and the fact you're playing NUNU, that's really low. I think you need to play a lot more offensively when you're this fed. I'm not saying like literally walk into their team and die. I'm saying play with your health bar a bit, you know? Like get your rotations in, your spell your rotations, walk in and out, your Q's back up, walk in, Q the closest person, etc. So in theory, on a champ like NUNU, your early game plan is to like you just 3 camp on NUNU, right? This game, I'm not the biggest fan of ganking top lane, as Fiora is like very hard to kill, and Alawi has like no setup CC unless she's playing super aggro, which she ended up doing most of this game. She made herself very vulnerable, but we can't really know that till like during the course of the game, right? So I said you should do a 3 camp bot. In theory, they should get Prowl in this lane. I know like Ashe is a bit annoying, but somehow Sivir's just not autoing the wave, so or queuing the wave. They should be pushing though. Like this is the mistake of their bot lane. If they don't push this wave, they're fucked. So our goal was to path bot lane. They didn't push. Our bot lane got prio. It's whatever. And then at this point, this is where like you walk in river, because since this play ended up being, it didn't go at, oh, it hasn't loaded. I'll restart it again. It's fine. Let me know when it loads. Okay. So, League is a very in-depth game. Sometimes things that are supposed to happen don't happen. Sometimes a caster will have Proud and Illusion. I don't know how, but I've seen it all, right? So, even though our bot, you know, any bot didn't get Proud in this lane, which, again, they should have Sivir spam autos away with Relic and whatever, you still want to walk offensively here. You still want to walk in the river, because now your next play is mid lane. Thing is, like, we're not even camera panning mid. I don't even know this guy's this slow. And now the Master E actually saw an angle to gank mid. Master E's trolling. He should be ganking through bot side. Or maybe he's trying to avoid you. I don't know. It's kind of weird that he walked through top, but he should, if he's ganking through camping, blue side should be ganking through bot because it's closer to wolves. But you should be walking the offensive route. You should be walking towards the river. And you also have Celerity water walking, right? Because you have a phase rush. So this is your area. This is why NUNU's so good in dragon fights, rift fights. He has water walking Celerity. So this is your territory, the river. Walk in the river. See if you can look for a play mid. See if maybe they still engage bot lane level 2. Who knows, right? We take the long route. We lose out on MS. Pantheon unfortunately dies. And yeah, we're just mid lane a bit too late. Gragas has no sums. Did your W actually channel out, or? I think you could have commit a bit more, no? You have a bigger wave, you're pretty tanky, you have phase rush up. Yes, you should know he has no flash on this health bar. Issues are our camera panning is very poor. Our tab usage is also very poor. Definitely two things you need to work on a lot more for the future. Because odds are, if your mid laner has no ignite flash, odds are their mid has no ignite flash too, right? And like you have to press tab to see that. We're on replay, so you can see it like this. But in general, like you need to be a lot more aware of what's happening. As on a champ like NUNU, who will always 3-camp gank, 3-camp invade, you want to be aware of your two most proximity lanes, which is bot lane and mid lane. So you need to be instantly, the moment you use your Q, auto, your E, whatever, just look at mid lane, look at bot lane. And like I told you this over the course of the game, like later on when you're like multi-camping, once your spells are down, like your camera should not be on yourself. It should be on your lanes, the wave states, etc. But again, these are a bit more advanced things, but for now, like focus on health bars and summoner spells and things like that, okay? So here's where I don't even know why we're running. Like, look at your wave. What is Mastery? Like, Mastery will die to this. Look at this fat ass wave. You have to play to push this wave. The ball is in your court, not theirs. Your goal is to play off this wave and push. Mastery will not be able to tank this entire wave, or these two waves with cannon, on a NUNU with red buff, phase rush, Q, and smite. You can smite the creeps for your Nimbus cloak, right? So, what are you afraid of? Like, why are we running from this? Now this guy ended up being the... we should have lost this game because our mid was so gapped this game. But his wave is so fucked that he can never even recover from this. There's no way you ever die here if you play the wave. He will lose a lot more HP than you will. So... I kind of thought he hit your blue side because he walked through top, so it was really weird, but luckily it was up. You should blast go in here, by the way. I don't know why you didn't blast go. You see him on vision, right? Or sorry, you don't see him on vision. Well, you saw him like walk this way. He could also walk this way, but like you do blue buff so fast you can secure it's whatever. But just blast go over, make sure he can take the blast go, etc. So I told you to do Grom to get a bit more HP, and top lane is slow pushing, but this guy's getting kind of destroyed. We didn't even see that our top laner flashed here unless you look at the mini-map. Remember, like right now, like you should be looking, your smite is 450, right? This is 650. You don't have to you smite this for another like 3-4 autos, right? If you left click the camp and get it information. All your spells are down. Look at top lane while you auto. Your character will blindly auto attack, so you need to get info a lot more. This was a great play though. You play for lane gank, but again, you could lane gank a lot better. Pull the camp towards here. Why are we finishing it where it spawns? Again, these could be extra crucial seconds that allow you to be at the top lane play a bit later or a bit sooner, right? Or sooner or later. So, right. Wave's in a bad spot for Fiora, but she has pretty high HP. She uses her Q on the wave. Great time to go in. Her parry's down. We didn't even know that because our camera panning was never towards top. And yeah, this is an amazing. This is like a challenger level gank. Most NUNU players would have went through river here to gank. And I'm pretty sure Yi is on crab. I guess he took forever, but he should be on crab in general. He would have been able to cut you off, and you wouldn't be able to gank top. So this is a great defensive play. And this is kind of the theme of this game. Your gameplay is very defensive, which is honestly the best way to climb. But at times, it's just a bit too defensive, which we'll talk about later. But we'll skip forward. That was like most of the early game. Okay, at this point, I think is when we do wolves and reset. You want to clear the side of the map you're on before resetting. Never with like 1k gold, never walk cross map to cross map. Like, see the game as like half, right? The map is in half. One half of the map is your red buff, the crab, the dragon, their blue buff, and vice versa with the rift and the crab and whatever, right? So now all the camps are down top side. In theory, you could gank top lane, but when I tell people to play NUNU, or if they play NUNU, I want to play dragon. Like, you are playing for every dragon in 5 minutes, I want you to reset. You could gank top lane, don't get me wrong, but the most consistent way for you to climb and get better at this game is play off neutral timings, and dragon on NUNU is fantastic. So, we're gonna reset off. We spent all of our gold grade, no dark stone, unfortunately, which is fine. At this point, you should be looking at your lanes. Mid lane just crashed, right? And bot lane is our ADCs on reset, so they get prio here. Honestly, we're slow pushing into them, so like Braum using his relic stacks is really incorrect. I don't know why he did that, but it's really good. So this is when I tell you should look to gank bot. What can you tell me bot lane about items? Look at items. Like yeah, I mean that's very true. Neither ADC has reset, right? So what does Sivir want to do? Shove and reset. It's a cannon wave. Cannon waves are the easiest to gank on because they take a lot longer to die. And unfortunately, Braum wastes his relic stacks on the melees, so he can't push this fast enough before you're here. This is why I tell you why to skip Krugs. You walk through your red side here and sweep. I don't know why you walk. I mean, this way isn't bad either because they get less time to see you if there is a ward in this brush, but oh. Yeah. Yeah, it happens. Pathing is weird in this game sometimes, but made the right play anyways. We see Sivir wants to spam push this wave, and yeah, great gank. Oh, they both flash. Huge. Huge, huge. That's like game winning right there. So here's when you make your own play. I don't think you ever gank mid lane here. Again, your mid is losing. There's no vision to play off of, and we don't know where their jungler is. Just secure your Krugs, get a bit more HP back. You have 2 smite charges, right? No reason to gank mid here. At the very most defensive, you'd hit the scryer, get information of like if there's wards or if Yi is potentially here, right? When? Gragas half health? Yeah, exactly. That's camera management. Like, you just gank bot lane, and I know for a fact they didn't look at mid lane once. The moment that the play bot is done, look mid. This guy never was half HP. This guy would never die a gank. If anything, if Yi counter ganks this, the game is probably over. He's level 6 with Ignite up. You guys getting double killed. So you just use your tempo bot lane, use your health bar bot, go farm your camps, go use your smite charges, get your empowered smite ASAP, go heal up. No reason to ever be mid lane. And then Ashe tries to be a hero and save the lost lane. Like, there's no reason to ever gank this lane. And I don't even know. I guess Gragas is gonna hit an R on one of them or 2 of them. They both die, right? So yeah, she gets hit by the Q and dies. So you really can't stop this. You should be spam pinging them. Like, your goal is to play for this dragon. So we hold mid lane. Why do I tell you to start dragon here? Let me go back a bit here. Why do I tell you to start dragon? Yeah, their gold, their tempo, their health bars, their spells, all down, right? Everything is down, except I guess Yi's a bit stronger, but you're level 6 off this wave, which you should be able to establish your experience, right? So You have the balls in your court right now to make your play. They use their play for the 2 kills mid. I like that you walk this way. Honestly, this is a lot better than walking this way because it can cut you off or know you're going for dragon. But even though they have priority bot lane, it doesn't even matter. I don't know why this guy ults here. I guess he wanted to fight Crab or something, or I don't know. But starting dragon is the right play here. And this ends up winning us the game because they decide to fight it even though they are not allowed to fight it. This guy even stuns the Braum for no reason. He shouldn't be stunning Braum ever. He got his blue and the Crab for 6, which is fine, but again, your champion excels in these fights. Like, you have Water Walking Celerity in River, you have your R, you have your Smite, you have your Q, you have so many ways of staying alive. And your Phase Rush, of course. And they all tunnel on this guy, and you just kill their whole team. Again, like, walking backwards is a common theme in your games. Why would you ever walk backwards here? You have Smite up, you have Q coming up. There's nothing you can tell me. There's nothing. No. There's nothing to say. There's nothing you would ever walk backwards for because Gragas was 0 mana. Remember you. There's nothing you can tell me unless their top lane Shen is ulting. That's not happening. They're all dead. If you walked forward, they'd all die here. We still get the drag. Like, look at your health. Look how much you're healing. You're not gonna. This champion is so overtuned, unironically, that you need to play a lot more aggressive. And then we see Fiora, and it's like, this is where the game ends. Why is the game over here? No. Yeah, you're playing defensive again. This is a play where you will play defensive in, not offensive. Now that your offensive play was here, now we play defensive. There's no reason to go in. We're winning the game by doing nothing. We got the dragon. We got more kills. Our top swing plates. Look at the gold. We're up 1k gold, and our mid laner's an AI. So, I mean, you're winning the game by doing nothing. We have to just differentiate when to play offensive versus defensive based off map state. Fiora is playing a skirmisher, duelist. Sorry, not a skirmisher, a duelist, side lane champion. She's grouping up for no reason, and she's getting destroyed top after that one gank he gave top lane. So got slow kill the rest of the game, right? So now we sync up our blue buff with the Rift. Again, we went over this, so. These are just things you have to be able to figure out. And then I think I tell you to start side lane hovering, allowing the game is very simple. So let's see this fight near top. I think this is the Rift Hollow fight. I told you your blue side for level 7. You don't do wolves here. Why? Because you spent all of your gold. You have a fresh level 7. Wolves do nothing here, right? Yeah. So here is when like you want to help your mid laner. What does killing Gragas accomplish? Even if you kill him, let's say you This guy is far and above, like, out of this game. He's fucking useless. This Rift will accomplish so much more for your top laner or for your bot lane that are actually actively winning lane. This guy is gapped. It is what it is. You can't do much for mid lane. Some people will actually, like, get off Rift to help, like, their top laner, or, like, let's say your top's already winning. Like, right here, your top's already winning. I wouldn't even go for this play top because I would just secure the Rift. But since Yi is here, now you're kind of forced to go top. Which ends up being pretty good. And then here it's like, I think you're playing way too defensive. You have the wave advantage, your Q's coming up. No, just SQ here. Trade with them. Your Q's coming up, right? Why are you running backwards? You're below 50% HP. 664 times 2, 1328. Or, sorry, 1328. What are his items, bro? Vamp Scepter, Dagger, Greaves. What are your items? Balmy Cinder, Aegis. Walk up, rescue. Walk back and forth. Kite him with your spells. What are you afraid of here? Like, how is he allowed to push the wave on you? You didn't even press your Q. Like, look how long it took you to press your Q. You're low as fuck because you're not pressing your you're maxing Q and you're not even pressing it. Look at your Q. Let's see how long. 1044. I know it got cancelled. But like you had so many angles to press it before. Like you almost die here. And it's like, look, the wave is fucking him up. Unironically, you could have killed him here. So play off your waves. But, like, be more confident. NUNU's a very overpowered champ. I lose to NUNU most of my games because the champion's just so safe and conservative and consistent. And it's like, look at your Q here. You just healed like 400. and you have smite up, etc. Like, so just be a lot more confident. Play with your HP a bit, and just limit test a bit more. Like, don't play super safe. So I'm gonna skip forward, but like that's like most of the early mid game, and the rest is like, there's like situation where like here like we have an angle to flash, you didn't flash, and here I like that we held our flash until after their spells are down. Like, Gragas no E, he has no CC, he can't stop you, right? We flash on Gragas, so that's the right play. I don't even know if you could have killed Fiora, so right play. This gives you Rift. So pick correctly, but know when to pick. So it depends. I think flash is better. Here it's like, where are you going? Who is your strongest member on your team right now? Alawi, 7,000 gold. You just finished your blue buff. Your blue buff lined up with her side laning. Why aren't you going top lane? She's clearing a pink ward. She wants to push you in the next wave. Just hover top. Play defensive. They have to make the play. They have to respond to Alawi. Alawi counters melee champs. Their whole team is melee, except Sivir. So, go top lane. Sweep, or I guess he cleared this word. You maybe sweep this brush, which you did. And you're like, they don't have vision of me. Great. So you know, you're smart to know they don't have vision of you. So, what's the play here? You can either start Krugs or just chill. And look at this. Look what this guy does. They feel the need to make a play. They have to make a play on Alawi. She's gonna win the game on her own on side lane, right? She's gonna walk into you. I don't like the R, but again, it's just the fact that you were patient enough to win the brush, which is the right. This doesn't matter. It's the patience that you had to win the brush. And again, this is your play style. You play very defensive, but there are situations where you can play a lot more offensive, and you have to like find that that threshold. And look at this. Like, how can they even play the game? The two strongest members are covering them 2v4. They cannot do anything. So that's one thing about side lane hovering. And then, but yeah, that's most of the early mid game. Watch the team fights. I guess the two team fights you play very scared in. That I think you play a lot more offensive in. I think this is the first one. So yeah, we could maybe drop Rift a bit later, but whatever, doesn't really matter. We lost 6k HP, it's okay. I want you to look at your movement, right? Look at your range characters, your range DPSers. Look where you're standing. I want you to stand here. You see, the moment you see Gragas, walk left. Gragas not here. If you have vision, wherever, maybe he's like somewhere here, walk in front of your melees. Like, they can never walk past you. I don't know if you play Overwatch or other games like this. Like imagine you're fucking Reinhardt standing behind his team. Like, look at your items. You have 8,000 gold. You have 2k gold on mastery, a carry, farming. This champ's a perma farmer, and he's down 2k gold on a tank. The game's over. You are just so much more valuable in every instance of this game. Just look how you're walking. If there isn't a fight opportunity, it doesn't matter. As long as you are making sure they can never engage, it's fine. But now that you're like this, they can look for angle. Like, Braum could WR flash. Like, Ashe gets one shot. Maybe she's too slow to flash. As long as you're in the front, which she actually does. Like, look where you went. You're like... You literally would have killed their entire team. I'm pretty sure you quadra kill here, actually. Let me watch this again. Slower. I think you quadra kill. So they use everything on their teammates, right? Imagine you flash R. I mean, I think you're tagged by Braum. No, you're not. Imagine you flash R in this wave. Imagine. Look at their health bars. Alawi hit his E as well, or her E as well. They're like, he's gonna already do 3 damage to you. He has Bork, but like, it doesn't matter at this point. Thing is, you walk backwards. Do you see like what I'm talking about? That instance of clicking backwards is why, like, you're always like, oh, I got hit away. No, it's because the way you're moving. You need to walk forward. You need to be your Reinhardt, your fucking, I don't know, Orisa, Zarya. And, like, luckily you guys are so ahead, and, like, you and top lane won this game, and bot lane pretty well, too. You carried your deadweight your mid laner, right? So understand your role. Some games you won't be this fed, you won't be this strong, you won't have the perfect items, so... Really, then play like a tank mid on League and you'll climb. Like, unironically, if you play NUNU this well and you can do all the things I told you to do in the session, you'll easily hit diamond in like a month. Or I mean, the season's almost over. I have like what, 2 weeks, but you can easily climb at least a whole division. But yeah, other than that, like the rest of this game is pretty straightforward. You want to hover side lanes if you have champs like Alawi that are very strong in side lane, and neutrals are just so easy to start in low elo because your champion's very good at doing them, and you can honestly even solo them. So yeah. Any other questions or things you want to go over? Right. I mean, yeah, Kane jungle would be pretty bad for Nunu. I think also like maybe Belveth would be maybe bad. I'm not sure, but other than that, like her jungle match, his jungle matchups aren't bad. Like Vayne might be a problem as well, though. I'd give Trundle a shot. I think Trundle fits your playstyle of the way you play, but Hecarim is a lot more farm dependent and like reset timer dependent and tempo advantage like reliant. So those are things you'd have to like learn on your own unless you want to book another session in the future. But so I'd say like for now like play Trundle and Warwick and then pick up Hecarim in the future maybe. And in what role? So Karthus is a very good one that comes to mind because odds are they have mid prio. You can clear for free. I just invade. You can also play Nidalee, but I mean at this elo I wouldn't really play Nidalee. I mean Nunu's honestly fine. Like Nunu has magic damage and oh yeah, I'd say Tristana's not bad, but there's maybe if he's good at Yone, he can play Yone, but I think Triss is probably best. Auction, I mean, there's not much synergy, but I guess you can try it if you think it's good. Because like Tristana can jump in and like slow them, and then your W is a lot easier to hit. Whereas Auction just like it's just flat out damage and chasing. Whereas like they can just get away from your stillborn. There's no kill pressure. I mean that's just how I see it, but it could work out too. Kill Nunu. I just think Kale's a bad champ, so I'd say no. But if it's working out, I mean keep it up. I mean, as long as you take the things we've gone over in this session, I'm sure you'll climb. Like, because your Nunu is fine. Just like this, the Qs, like you have to use a lot earlier, and like you're using your R's properly. Like, you're actually holding your R for the right time, which is really important. Like your R is like one of your most important abilities. So, as long as you learn your skill sequence, where to stand in fights, and peel properly, you'll easily, like unironically, with this one session, you easily hit platinum. Like with one session. So if you just do everything I said, syncing up your caps, your timers, etc., focus on dragons and rift trails, buying pink wards. Oh, we didn't talk about the pink wards, but you should buy one pink ward at a base if rift or dragon are up, and in theory they'll both be up. So try to buy one pink ward at a base and just play for the neutral that's up. Alright. Alright, appreciate it as well. So we'll keep in touch. Let me know how things go, and yeah, I'll send you the recording of the session. You too, man. Take care. Thank you. Take care.